Welcome back. Remember those school lunches under former First Lady Michelle Obama? Well, President Trump, Agriculture Department is rolling back much of that program, and that has the former First Lady pretty upset.
Why don't you want our kids to have good food at school? What is wrong with you? And why is that a partisan issue? Think about why someone is okay with your kids eating crap.
Well, many students and parents criticized her program, saying the food was so gross, kids were just throwing it away.
Joining us now with a reaction, host of Truth Exchange with Kathy Barnette. Kathy, good to have you with us this morning.
Morning, Kathy.
Thank you so much. Good morning, guys.
So you say on paper this all sounds great, but in reality, not so much.
Yeah, you know, I mean, and let me just offer, I think it's appropriate to offer a disclaimer here, that being Michelle Obama is a lawyer, not a nutritionist. And I believe that that's a fact that oftentimes gets lost on her as well as her audience. But most of us will readily attest to the fact that offering our children good, healthy meals is always the better idea. But sometimes these things look better on paper and in theory than how they actually play out. And how Michelle's lunch program has played out over the past 7 years or so is it has become a colossal failure. According to the USDA, we spend an additional $1.2 billion just to adhere to her stringent restrictions.
And for the food that you're seeing there on the left side of the screen, Clayton.
Yes, right? I mean, I think the key word that she used there was good food. I think her program was famously unpopular among students as well as parents as well as administrators. Right, well, again, we spend $1.2 billion on this just to adhere to this program, and 40% of that ends up in the trash can.
Well, and I know we spend $600 billion on defense. I think we could spend some money on making sure that our kids have good food to eat and have a good program.
I agree.
As the fattest country in the world, there's got to be a balance here. I mean, people mock the food pyramid as being completely arbitrary. Congress makes up this food pyramid. We're putting our nutrition in the hands of of Congress to do this. I mean, what is the balance here? It's too far one way, and then we go back the other way.
Yeah, right, exactly. There has to be a balance, right? But I think Democrats, kind of inherent in their agenda, is their inability to wrap their mind around the concept of freedom and choice. We do not need federal bureaucrats opening up our mouths and prying down what they believe is appropriate for us to eat. Education is warranted here, and we can do so much more by educating, not mandating.
Yeah, that's a great point. These kids deserve a lot more. Kathy, good to have you with us this morning.
Thanks, Kathy.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
All right, well, how low will they go? SNL takes a cheap shot at not only Sarah